Believe it or not, many women around the world, including in Australia, don't know what a sanitary pad is. Two young Adelaide entrepreneurs who are passionate about supporting these women are launching a social enterprise called Taboo today, helping women in Australia purchase sustainable sanitary products for themselves and homeless women in their city. Isabel Marshall joins us now from Adelaide. Isabel, g'day. So how did you come up with this idea?
So about 2.5 years ago, my best mate from school, Eloise, and I were at a leadership conference, and it was there that we were introduced to this concept of a social enterprise, which simply put is just a business that has a social cause or an environmental cause. And so around the same time, both Eloise and I were becoming more and more passionate about menstrual health care overseas. And I had always wanted to be an obstetrician gynaecologist and had been reading books about reproductive complications and menstrual complications overseas. And Eloise is equally as globally minded, was researching herself into these areas. And at the same time as learning about the social enterprise model, we kind of got together and we thought, this might actually be a really good relationship here. We've got a fantastic market in Australia. 50% of the population bleeds every month and they require sanitary products every month. And then overseas, we've got this massive issue about girls dropping out of school because they get their period. And we've got reproductive diseases that could be so preventable if a woman just had a simple pad. And so we thought we'd start selling our own brand of 100% organic cotton pads and tampons to women in Australia, or to customers in Australia, and then donate all net profits to funding these projects overseas that empower women through education and through providing menstrual health care.
Yeah, okay, so give us a bit more detail about exactly what you've set up.
So Taboo as a business, so we are actually offering our product through a subscription model. So a customer can go online, make an account, and then receive their pads and tampons every month or every 3 months, along with their period, or just bulk. And then all of the profits that we get at the end of every financial year, we're donating to these projects that offer women menstrual health care, and they offer women education so that it's really holistically approached so a woman can be empowered and go into her community, workforce, school and thrive in that place.
And how did you decide on which projects were worthy overseas? Obviously, yeah, you have to make sure your money's going to the right place and the money's actually getting through to the people who need it.
Yeah, you're so right. Eloise and I last year headed to Kenya and India, and we did some groundwork shadowing organisations that do offer menstrual health care. And we learned through that process what is sustainable and effective and what's not, especially considering the very intricate details in every different culture in regards to menstruation. It's very complicated. There's obviously a lot of stigma attached to periods in a lot of places, even Australia, and that's why we're called Taboo. But yeah, it was so important to do that groundwork because there are some really unsustainable ways to offer menstrual health care. As you would know, people need regular support. It's a monthly thing. So it really needs to be a sustainable way that you're approaching the problem. And that's why we ended up partnering with the organisation that we did, and all of that information is on our website.
Yeah. And what feedback have you got about the idea so far?
Oh, we've been so overwhelmed. Our community in Adelaide especially, but also Melbourne, Canberra, people have absolutely gotten on board with our mission. We've had uni clubs pop up at ANU, an amazing team over there. We haven't even met them yet, but we have Skype calls and they're incredible. One's just been created in Adelaide, but otherwise we have amazing school volunteers and ambassadors around Australia who fundraise for us, but just spread the word. It's so important that that these issues are talked about and considered and approached because it's just so important.
Well, good on you for coming up with such a great idea, and good luck with the venture. Isabel Rowe talking to us there from Adelaide.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.